Welcome back to my channel. Donna Parsons here. And today we're going to be doing a very valuable lesson in Excel. There's something called autofill and also data validation. We're going to be doing both today. And we're going to be creating a task weekly calendar and creating the status with a drop-down list. So this first thing that we want to do is we want to come over to A1 and go ahead and type in day, and B1 date, in C1 task, and in D1 status. So after you've completed that, in cell A2, I'm going to type in the word Monday and press enter on my keyboard. And now we're going to use what's called autofill. And the way to do that, Excel is very smart. It automatically fills in the days of the week for you. So instead of retyping, you don't have to do that. So I've left clicked my mouse in cell A2 and I've come down to the bottom right hand corner. Now, the select cursor is in the middle of the screen right now. If I come down to the line, it turns into a four-edged arrow. You don't want either one of those. What you want is to come over to the bottom right hand corner and your mouse turns into what's called a crosshair. It almost disappears right in that bottom right hand corner. You're going to hold your left mouse button down. You're going to drag it down to cell A8 and release. And when you do, it should automatically fill in the days of the week for you. So let's go ahead and let's do that again. I'm going to click undo. So you're going to come over to the date, Monday, and you're going to come to the bottom right-hand corner. You can see my mouse almost disappears. The crosshair appears, and I'm going to drag it down. And when I do, release my mouse, it automatically fills in the days of the week. Now let's do the date. So on a Monday, it's going to be 11/24/25. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to autofill. So for example, in Tuesday, it's going to say 11/25. So same thing, bottom right-hand corner, mouse almost disappears. Hold your left mouse button down and drag it down. The task, let's fill in a task, and let's just say we're going to go an oil change in our car on Monday, and we need to know the status. You want to create a drop-down list like this, and the drop-down list would be whatever you wanted to put in there, not begun, in progress, completed. So how I did that was I came up to the data tab. And in the data tab, I came over to data validation, and that's in the data tools section. I clicked on the drop down arrow next to data validation and chose data validation. Then in the settings tab, that should be selected by default. If not, make sure that you select it. I'm going to choose the word list in the drop down. Then I can type in whatever status I choose. So for example, the first drop down says not begun, so that would be the first one, comma, in progress would be the second line, comma, completed. So all I did was just type that information in. You can type in whatever you want, and when I click OK, it is going to create that drop down list so that right to the right of that box, when I select it, there should be a little arrow, and I'm going to choose for whatever I want. So for example, if that is completed, I can say that that oil change is completed. So let's say on Tuesday, I want to go to the bank. It's not begun. Is it in progress? So you can see that you can change and modify that any way you want. Drop down list. If you want to see a different lesson, by all means, let me know in the comments section or shoot me off an email. Have a great day. Thanks again. Peace out.